Welcome to the Machine Visibility Playbook. In this overview, we'll explore how to transform your business from invisible to a powerful brand.
We're diving into what the 2026 Trends Report is calling the invisible shift. If you're running a business, you might feel like your website is just broken, traffic has fallen off a cliff.
Right.
But the reality is, the machine isn't broken. The manual just completely changed.
It completely has, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers in this report are just staggering. We're seeing traditional search traffic plummet. They use HubSpot as a benchmark, right?
Yeah.
It dropped from 24 million visitors down to 16 million.
Wow.
But, and this is the invisible shift, AI-referred traffic exploded. We're talking 4,700% in 1 year.
That's the metric that matters now. It's like we're not optimizing for humans scrolling through blue links anymore. We're optimizing for machines.
Exactly. For machines that synthesize answers. The report says we've moved from SEO to, well, a whole new alphabet. AEO, GEO, and physical AI.
A whole new alphabet. I like that. So the goal isn't to be #1 on the page.
No, not at all. Yeah. The goal is to be the single answer. This is all driven by something called zero-click discovery.
Yeah.
Basically, 60% of searches now end without a single click.
60%.
Yeah. The user gets their answer right on the results page or from a chatbot, and they're done. If you aren't that cited answer, you're invisible.
Okay, so let's decode that alphabet soup then. AEO is Answer Engine Optimization.
Correct. That's for winning voice search.
Yeah.
You know, Siri or Alexa. You become the one spoken answer.
I see. And GEO?
GEO is Generative Engine Optimization. That's for winning over chatbots like ChatGPT or Claude, so you're the trusted fact they cite.
So how do you win them over?
Well, the report uses this great academic editor analogy. Think of these AI models like really strict university professors.
Okay.
They absolutely hate marketing fluff. They are programmed to find and reward EAT.
EAT, expertise, authority, and trust. That's been around, but it sounds like it's everything now.
It is everything now. And I love how the report breaks this down with what it calls the expert quote formula. It's so tactical.
Pizza example, right?
Yeah, the pizza example. So your typical restaurant website says, we make the best pizza in town.
Sounds good to me.
To us, sure. But to an AI, that's just subjective garbage. It ignores it.
So what do you say instead?
You pivot to method, to specifics. You say, our authentic Neapolitan dough must ferment for 24 hours to break down starches, making the crust easier to digest.
Ah, okay. I see. It's answering the why. It's answering a potential question like, why does pizza make me feel bloated?
Exactly. You've just turned your marketing copy into a citable fact. It's the same thing with the Barber example.
Right. Don't just say great haircuts.
You say, applying hot towels softens keratin, which reduces razor burn by 60%. You're giving the AI a fact it can actually use.
So stop keyword stuffing, start publishing actual insights. But this isn't just about text, is it? We need to talk about physical AI.
This is maybe the biggest shift of all. We are moving from chatbots that just talk to agents that actually do things.
They do things.
Yeah, they book appointments, they buy products. The report projects that by 2028, 68% of customer interactions will be bot-led.
And with, what, 10 million smart glasses on the market now, discovery is becoming visual, the digital bubble, they call it.
Yes. So if someone walks past your shop wearing smart glasses, the glasses are scanning your storefront.
And if your hours on your Google profile don't match the hours on your physical sign,
you're invisible inside that bubble. Or worse, you're unreliable. If your menu isn't readable by sensors, it might as well not exist for that person.
This feels like a huge liability for anyone who relies on video too. The report was clear on this. Bots cannot watch video yet.
They can't. If your best explanation, your best why, is locked inside a video file without a transcript, to an AI, it's just a black box. It doesn't exist.
So you have to upload the full transcript.
You must. It's the only way the crawlers can read it, index it, and, cite your content.
Okay, so let's bring this home. For the listeners staring at their analytics dashboard, the old metrics are dead.
Totally dead. Stop obsessing over bounce rates.
The new metric is citations and recommendations.
And the value there is so much higher. The report found that AI referrals spend 84% more than traditional search traffic.
84% more. That's incredible.
It is, because by the time they get to you, the AI has already done the vetting. The trust is already built.
So the action plan is what the report calls an expert audit. Cut the fluff, add the how and the why.
And make sure your digital world matches your physical one. It all really comes down to that final thought in the report.
What's that?
The question isn't whether you believe in AI, it's whether AI believes in you.
That's the heavy hitter right there. Thanks for exploring the shift with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for listening.
Don't remain invisible. Book your Shawissto AI visibility audit today.